I'm gonna punch a hole in something. Oh, God damn it. Technical issues. Sucking dick. Yemen, Taliban, Afghanistan. No, this isn't a rap. Ukraine, Hong Kong. What else? Cuba, Venezuela, Palestine/Israel, depending on where you stand with that. Myanmar, that's been going on for a while.
Attention.
No one gives a fuck anymore. All of Africa, that got swept under the rug. Opioid crisis, they're like, whatever, it makes us money. Iraq, that's still a thing. Syria, that's still a thing, I think. India and their shit with like Kashmir and Pakistan, that's definitely a thing.
And destroy India.
Strong Army War!
Racism, that's very much still a thing. COVID, fuck. If we could just fix one problem, it should be COVID. Me Too, mass shootings, global warming, that's another one. On and on and on. But the new McDonald's rib witch is out. That's what this video is about. The rib witch is out. We need more people, forensic scientists. We need to know what's in that. Why is it so good?
Looks like Daddy's bringing home the barbecue.
Honestly, just no one press the nuclear launch codes.
Just a week away.
Like, what do they expect a 20-year-old student who could barely pass? Do you want me to, like, go, like, in the military or something? Like, me signing a petition with 1,000 other people with God complex isn't gonna do shit for your cause. Every celebrity and their dad, now turned mom, is on TikTok doing some kind of dance, shaking their ass, talking about how you should go buy an AR rifle and go fight in the war, or spread awareness. What the fuck does spread awareness mean? Everyone knows about everything at this point. Or like, I don't know what I don't know, but it's like, I'm trying to edit videos at 4 a.m. on the internet to feel like I'm making a difference. Everyone wants to feel like they're making a difference. I'm not actually gonna go, like, no one's doing shit, you know? And that's about it, you know? Not that you're actually helping anyone, just that you feel satisfied at the end of the day and you could pat yourself on the back. More black squares! We need to sign a petition for 10 jumping jacks before class to stop kids with heartburn. Cool. What have petitions done anything? They must have done something, because people keep asking you to sign them. No one is going to make your life better. It's an internal thing. Okay, this is gonna seem like a rant on like liberals and libtards. It's not that. It's just that most examples I could think of are liberals, because by definition, liberals want to be progressive and make change, and conservatives want to make the status quo. But it's not like a this versus them kind of thing. Maybe I just grew up oblivious to racism. That's just me. Like, if a culture, an example, smelled bad or did extremely good on lie detector tests, like, I wouldn't try to get them kicked off campus. I wouldn't grab a gun and want to defend my rights or some shit like that. It's like, I do not give a fuck. I have my own problems. Like, what the fuck am I gonna eat today?
Daddy's barbecue.
What can I steal that my roommates won't find out about?
Daddy's barbecue.
These are concerns that I'm living with. Look, I'm not saying it's eat or be eaten. Yo, what's up? Couple things I forgot to mention. If you care about something, more power to you. I'm actually kind of jealous, because I think our generation has been so desensitized that if you do care for something, that's a very important talent. And if you are actually doing something for it instead of just raising awareness, then that's brilliant. More power to you. Hey, look, it's my reflection. If you care for something, I'm not saying stop caring about it. That's not my point, is to persuade you. I actually want you to care more. I'm just saying that caring about everything, ultimately, it's not reasonable to think like you can change everything. So you have to know what is in your control, what can you do possibly. People need to be more realistic with where they give a shit. And a shit is actually, I don't know if you know this, but it's actually an economic unit. It's actually like the supply and demand of shits given in the world. There's too much shits that are being given, so each individual shit, this is a terrible bit, but what I'm trying to say is that people are so desensitized that everyone cares, but each care has been diminished in value. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, I'm gonna do the transition. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Why would I put myself in a position where I would make myself more suffering? It's like, people, I think, who virtue signal the shit out of other people either have nothing better to do, have no problems themselves, or they've done some crazy shit and they're just trying to cover it up. Bro, we know you've done some crazy shit. Everyone has. So when you say, oh, I would never do that, or I'm never racist, or rule number one of the biggest sketchy thing I look for in people is when they say, oh, I would never think something like that. I would never do something like that. It's like, bro, you are crazy. The people I trust most, same people who go like, yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it. When you say some crazy shit and they go, yeah, I can see myself doing that. Or it's like, if I was in a different universe, maybe. Those guys you could put your trust in. But those people that go like, wow, you're crazy. I don't know people who, I don't hang around people who could do that. It's like, you fucking liar. You know you would. Come on, don't bullshit me. But Morty, what about people who can't do this and can't do that and can't eat and can't sleep? And what do you mean that the same people who, if they were in my position, would enjoy this next Pop-Tart like it's their goddamn last? It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna ruin this moment by thinking about like some baby being punted out a window just to be ricocheted back from the suicide nuts. Miss me with that bullshit. What am I talking about? Do you have food? Next part is gonna piss some of you off. Fuck. This next part is gonna piss some of you off. When a hut burned down 1,000 years ago, a lot of people would care. Now, 1,000 years ago, you didn't have much tales. All you had was like a hut, your community, and like a tale from afar away. So when like a house burned down, they gave a fuck and like everyone helped rebuild it. Now it's like when a house burns down, you best be ready because some dude is gonna start yelling, world star, world star, world star, gang shit, gang shit. It's like, bro, you live in like Saga Man's. When did Saga Man start yelling gang shit? What? Other people are gonna start taking selfies as fireman's burned to a crisp, fireman's. And the whole community is gonna like sign a petition to get fire canceled. That was an act of God. You best know that your boy insurance companies are not gonna pay up. I think the happiest people are those isolated in tribes that still don't have to deal with all like the crazy shit of the world. I was watching a video of these tribes one time and they just said their mission was meat. Like happiness to them was meat. They lived, breathed, dreamed meat. And they said that on a hunt to like kill like baboons and shit. And I was like, that's killer. That's badass. All they wanted was meat. They said, what is happiness to you? And all they wanted was meat. Dreamed meat. Like if you like it, go live with them then. And it's like, for real? Oh my god. The new McDonald's Ribwich. Now with spicy sauce. I don't care. Every now and again, a celebrity comes by that just baffles your mind. You think to yourself, how could this man kill somebody? Top 10 animes where people got killed. Top 10 animes with deaths. Top 10 animes without deaths. I do not give a fuck. Keep that shit to yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. No. No. Zero fucks given. Companies are starting to be more progressive. They care. They really care this time. Hey, do you guys remember when Coca-Cola also made Fanta or Pepsi or whatever the fuck it was? So Coke would sell to the US, they would sell to the Nazis as Fanta, so they won on both ends. And then once Germany lost their navy, Coke had one of the largest navies at the point that was larger than like England's. Remember that? Yeah, they really care. You do you. Keep telling yourself that. Maybe one day. We can only hope, right? Je ne care pas. I feel like people these days are more afraid to be seen as racist than to actually be racist. People will say some racist shit and just be like, oh, that wasn't supposed to be racist. That came off wrong or something like that. Like if someone said, like if all... What did he say? The point is, people don't give a fuck. Why do you guys care so much? And all those feminists in Ukraine, where y'all at? Keep that same energy, bro. Grab a rifle. Go fight for your country. I'm the biggest hypocrite, and that makes me the absolute professional that can allow me to talk to other humans because I know everyone else is a hypocrite. And there's no getting around that. Everyone is a psycho, and nobody is normal. They just are really good at hiding it. Everyone has that crazy voice in their head that is just like, fucking do it. Like, good people are only good because they're disciplined enough not to do it. I think the way you get over this is, one, as promised in the video's title, I will make you guys care. Number one, you're not responsible for everyone else. You're just responsible for your own happiness. If your happiness comes from making other people happy, go do that. That's beautiful. This is the thing. Studies show motivation and discipline are studies show that motivation and discipline are finite sources, you know? Just pick a couple core problems to care about and stick with those things. For every one Greta Thunberg shuffling their way up to the UN screaming like it's a party trick to amuse them for a halftime show, technically billions of people who are just lovely people who care about their community and immediate circle. They're not Elon Musk's changing the world. They're not Greta Thunberg's spitting in the face of whoever. I just like the idea of just like this girl just walking up to people and just yelling and then just walking out.
I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. You have stolen. I shouldn't be up here.
Anyway, do you get what I'm saying? Everyday people with everyday little benefits compound into a better world. You don't have to tell people to care more. When you tell people to care more, they will care less. And I am living proof of that because everyone told me to care more and I just don't care anymore. Deal with your surroundings, then your community, and then you can move on to your bigger issues. And I promise you it'll be more fulfilling. Damn you. Alright, I have class, so the last thing I'm going to leave you with is this. Numero dos. The second antidote to caring is just to realize that many people would kill to be in your position. And then most people instinctively go, oh, well, just because someone's life is more terrible than mine doesn't mean my life is bad. And yeah, you're right. I would say the same thing. I'm a skeptical person. I would agree with you. But being grateful just opens up your subconscious and your mind to look for good things and primes your brain for good things. Gratitude is like a good practice to have because it helps you just recognize that there's a bigger world out there besides your little bubble and you have to go out there and your perception creates your personality. There's a lot of studies on this, but it's kind of like the whole thing where a salesman will tell you, hey, look how many our cars are so widely available. Look around, you'll always see Hondas everywhere. And then for the next week, what do you see? You see, wow, there's so many Hondas. It's because you've primed your brain to look for Hondas. That was my rant. Hopefully, I tried to word it in a way. If something I said here pissed you off, drop a comment, but realize if it's your own emotional programming or maybe it was just a dumb argument I made, I'm totally open to changing my opinions. I'm going to go back to watching Let's Plays about boobs and fart jokes because that's how I make my life worth living. Peace. I'm just gonna go back to playing video games and watching anime until someone presses the launch code and blames it on his dog or something, and then we all die from a nuclear war. Like, we are very close for that happening. So remember, kids, don't be afraid of the monster under your bed. Be afraid of your own government, because they will fuck you up. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, do you know how much I care? Care package, not inbound. I make Care Bears stop caring, biatch. Oh look what it is. Look what it is. It's where I put all my cares. This is a trash can, by the way. I had to explain that like you guys are children. I tried so hard to come up with like a pun or something about George Martin's Careless Whisper, but I stopped caring. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. Bye!